Using my phone right now, but what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another video. It's been a while, and I guess that's just what happened. But anyways, we're outside in the nature. We're outside in my truck, and it is my 2005 Ford Ranger pickup truck. And what I'm working on today is I'm gonna swap out the passenger door, right? Swap out the passenger door. But there's a couple things that need to be done before I just swap out the door itself. Guts got to come out, not the glass. Window glass can stay because the swap door that I'm putting on has glass, has a regulator, it has a factory speaker in it. But since I already put the Infinity reference 6x8s in the current door that's on the truck now, those got to come out. The door lock mechanism and latch have to come, not the latch, just the door lock mechanism has to come out. So yeah, it's a door lock mechanism and the door speaker have to come out of the current door that's on my truck, and I'll show you that right now. The passenger door of my 2005 Ford Ranger, right? As you see, Ranger. So this door panel is going to go onto that door that I have over there. Speaker is going to come out, and then the door cylinder and lock is going to come out, because you can see this door right here. Kind of banged up, right? Scratched, you know. Got fenders. It's got like scratches here on the fender side, on the front, and there's like a little bit of a gouge and big scratches, and then this panel right here. What I'm thinking is I could donkey kick this one from the inside of the truck, like in the cab. If I could just take, like, what's it called? If I could just take like the interior panel out, I could sort of just like just donkey kick it, and I think that would push this panel back. It would push this panel out, like out this way. Then I got dents over here, walk here, and this is the door that I'm using to swap. Like I said, this factory speaker's got to come out, and then I got to swap out the door lock cylinder and mechanism from the current door that's on the truck. So that's what's on the repair order for today. This is the equipment that I have. This is my motorcycle jack, and what I plan to do to get this door up there and to like keep the door from like falling and stuff is I got this tree up here, right? Boom. And it's sort of just like right above where my truck is at, as you can see. This is the branch that I'm going to use, and I got a set of like bungee cords, and I think this should be able to hold this door right here from like falling and stuff, hopefully. And then it should be good to go. So I'm just going to cut this off right now, and then get to work. I think the next clip I'm going to have is after I get the guts from this current door off. So like I said, it's going to be the door lock cylinder, the door speaker, and then I'll see if there's any wires that I need to put into the replacement door, because the replacement door doesn't have any wires sticking out of it, but hopefully that isn't an issue. Because I don't remember how we did it on the driver's side, because the driver's side got the door swap completed. We did that in my dad's garage, but we didn't do the passenger door. But anyways, let's get to work here. So I would say by the time I get another clip up, it's going to be the replacement. It's not going to be a replacement door, but it's going to be just this current door hollowed out, which means the door panel is going to be off, door speaker is going to be out, and I'll also show you the door lock cylinder. So let's get to work. You can see the passenger door speaker has been pulled out. The OEM harness to the truck door harness has been pulled out, right? So you can see the boot's still in there. That's going to get reused. This is the harness for the speaker. That's right over here. And then this long wire here is the door switch and harness or connector. Yeah, this is what goes into the pintle for like the door latch. So that way, you know, when the door opens and closes, you know, it activates the lights for the courtesy lights inside the cab. And then this is my little setup here. I got my motorcycle jack on the bottom. These are just some like random shims. I know they're not even like touching the bottom here. It kind of sucks, but this is just what I have. I might go get some like scrap pieces of wood in the yard if I got some. And that's just in case. Then of course, up here I got my little ratchet strap. Got my little ratchet strap up here. This is just to hold the top of the door like that. This is just to hold the top of the door like that. Boom. Try to pick the biggest like branch on my tree over here. So that's where we're at, and all I got to do now is just take these bolts out. I think they're like 15s. I got 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. And the next clip that I'm going to have up here is going to be after I take this door off, and I have to figure out where I want to do it. Oh yeah, and of course you can see I took the interior door panel out. That's just right over here. Booyah! So I already took the door latch out because the door latch has to get recycled from this original door and has to get put onto the scrap door here. I mean the replacement door. And the main reason is because the switch on there. This is the switch for the new one, right? This is the switch for the old one. This is the switch for the old one. So you see that's a square. Sorry about that. So that was a square door lock or door switch connector, and this one is the more round, I guess. This is the new one. That's the OEM one. So this one has to go onto here, and I think I'm going to do that now because it's kind of a hassle getting all the door latch arms and stuff put on here. So I'm going to knock this out before I take the door off, because taking the door off is just 4 bolts. This is probably going to be more time consuming because there's like little rods and stuff. Arms. There's little rods and stuff that you have to put inside here, and a door handle, inner door handle cable that has to go there and stuff. And then up here is just the door, is just a rod for the outside door handle, and then this is the door lock rod. So you got the door lock rod, outside door handle rod. The inside door handle cable just goes here. This boop, is the inside door lock button. So that's it. So I think the next update that I'm going to have is going to be once I take the door off. So I'm going to have a doorless Ranger. Imagine that. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Update action. Somebody goofed on the bottom. Me. So we got 2 bolts on the bottom hinge, 2 bolts on the top hinge, right? As always, it's lefty loosey. As I go lefty. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? Guess who did the opposite? Me. So the bottom bolt where I started, right? I put my extended wrench on, wrench on there. I start turning to the right. I'm like, man, why is this getting looser? Then I stop and realize what I'd done. Oh shit. I was turning the damn thing to the right, tightening the hell out of it. But I think the last half hour was just me being pissed at myself. And I was like, yeah, there's no way for me to put outward force onto the bolt. But there is a way. I just jammed a screwdriver in there and hammered the hell out of that. Bam! You can see the little gap between the hinge here and the door. So I just jammed a screwdriver in there and hammered the heck out of it with this busted hammer that I got, which is cool. And it's coming out. So that's a little update, you know. Just don't freaking give up. You know, you're working on a car, you're working on something, you're working on a idea or project that you have. Just gotta persevere and push the negative shit aside. You know, the negative stuff that like will cloud your mind and give you frustration. You gotta say no. Like the lady in that news reel or whatever. Ain't nobody got time for that. Message. No door, but what I got is I got the replacement door over here. Next thing is we're gonna throw this door latch with switch on the bottom. And what I learned, what I found out, or what I learned, about these Ford trucks from these early 2000s is the switch was the ground, and I guess the body was the positive. Not sure if that's how that is for most cars, but that's just what I found. So when I was putting a tester on there, I was obviously putting the negative side because I put the positive on like I put the ground on like, you know, the battery, right? And then I put the positive, which is the pointer thing, right, on the tester, on this switch over here, or on the wire, on the door harness, and it was like low, and I was like, what's going on here, what's going on here? And then I was watching some videos, I think it was Ford Tech Macalaco, something like that, on YouTube, and he was just like, all the connections are the grounds, not like most cars, it's like they're the positives. But anyways, that's what I found. That's the progress for now. So we're going to put the replacement door latch from the doors that were original to the truck on this replacement door. And then the next thing we're going to do is put the door panel on. Then, actually no, we're going to put the door latch, the door rods, like the door latch rods for the inside door handle, for the outside door handle, and for the inside door lock button. We're going to put those rods on that door latch. And then I think we just gotta go ahead and hang it in my little contraption up here, as you can see. Worked out pretty nicely. I mean, it looked kind of sketch at first, but if I had no ratchet strap up there holding the top of the door, for damn sure I think the door would have just fallen right over. Because let me just show you right here. Like, this isn't exactly like a super tactile or you know, grippy surface, and the door was just like sliding around there. But I had it held on the top, like I said, with the ratchet straps here, and it worked out good. So let me just get to work here. And that one thing on the bottom that had me really worried, I would have to say, for now, I'm not going to have 4 bolts holding the passenger door on. I know that sounds super sketchy, but what I'll have to do is I'll have to go to like a hardware store and get replacement bolts. One replacement bolt, because as you can see here, you see the shiny side of the threads? Yeah, that's where I was just turning it clockwise instead of counterclockwise to loosen it, because someone's a goof. Ouch, bumped my head, and somebody didn't eat yet. So yeah, I'm only going to have a top bolt, and actually no, I'm going to have a top bolt, and 1 lower bolt. I guess that's safe for the time being. And like I said, to get like a replacement bolt, I'll try to go to like a Home Depot, because like these look like that kind of hardware. Or maybe I could just get new hardware at like Ford. We'll see. Well, I will say the next clip is going to be the replacement door up here on like the jack and the ratchet straps. Or maybe not. Because like, I think the main goal for today is just to swap the door out. Maybe I could just do all those like hinge things after, you know, instead of doing it now. Because plus I have to like crouch down just to get in there. So magically we're going to have a door. We're going to have a door on the truck. So we're going to go ahead and get the door up here on the hoist and all that stuff, and let's go. Plus I'm hungry. Ta-da! We got the replacement door hung on here. All right. Let's go ahead and give it a close. Okay. I think the one issue I was having is it doesn't close like it closes fine. It's got this. I don't know what it's bumping into or what. I can't figure out if it's a door seal or something else, maybe, you know. But it closes just fine. Ran all the door harness wires through here, speaker, and then through the back of this we got door latch switch. Redid the inside door handle cable to the door latch so that I could use this. And this inside plastic thing, I think I'm just gonna like tape it, maybe, or maybe not. Who knows? Only thing left to do is put the speaker back, just so you guys see what I have here. It is, ooh, fragile. It is the Infinity Reference 6x8. Really good speakers. I think they hit really good, you know. So yeah, all I got to do is throw these in the door, and then throw the inside door panel back on, and then we should have a nice minty looking door. Inside door panels right there. Of course, inside window crank handles just got to go back on, and then that should be it. And I'm gonna throw all these video clips together because it's been a while since I posted anything on YouTube, and I had been wanting to be more consistent in posting stuff, if not every day, at least every other day or every 3 days, or just like on a consistent schedule during the week. But I guess I hadn't been. So let me go ahead and throw all this stuff back on the truck, and then the next clip is going to be a complete door handle. And then the next clip is going to be a fully installed passenger side door on my 2005 Ford Ranger, and everything will be good. And this is going to be nice. And then maybe I'll go get something to eat because it's like kind of late and I'm hungry. Alright, let's do it. In time. Woo! There you have it. So the issue that I had with the door not closing all the way is because, excuse me, top hinge and bottom hinge. The bottom hinge, I guess it was just a little pushed in like that. So that meant the bottom was closing before the top hinge was. So I just loosened the bottom when the door was back out, and just give it a fist smash, right? Or a hammer fist, boom, like that, and pushed it out and closed it now, and it's nice and smooth. So door opens. Woohoo! Oh yeah, now I got 2 nice doors on my Ranger, and I'm real happy about it. And that was quite the adventure. At first I didn't think the door was going to get installed because goofy me decided to tighten the bottom bolt on the bottom hinge, and ended up stripping the threads. I probably stripped 5 or 6 threads. You see, I got it right here. Nope, that's not it. What's that, the top one? Oh yeah, here we go. As you can see, yeah, I stripped out about maybe 8 threads right there. I stripped them out, and you know, that's on the scrap door, so that's the scrap door that's right here. So on this scrap door, I totally stripped out the bottom like threads of the door itself, but don't have to worry about that because I got a nice door on here. You know, I got the latch put on, and it's awesome. It's got the window crank action, nice and smooth. Oh yeah, gotta bop the mirror out there, so we're good to go. Window goes up and down nicely. Door locks. Works good. Okay. Super. So I have to say, that's the adventure for today. I could go for a motorcycle ride. That'd be pretty rad. But the weather, right? The weather looks a little cloudy, I want to say. Kind of cloudy, you know. And I'm not too sure if that's rain that I just felt on my hand, on my neck. Mechanic's hands. I didn't wear gloves today because I didn't think it would be that like intensive of a task to do. But now I'm just left with 2 scrap doors, so if anybody needs a left and right door for 2000, what are these? 2000 and 2012 Ford Ranger, hit me up, yo. IG is going to be right here or right there or somewhere at FCT 8306. And that's the video for today, I guess. So let's close it up.